Hello and welcome to the Blind Angler's Boat Restoration Part 1. Now we've just got to the boat yard and we're going to go down and have a look at her. But before we do so, just a quick bit of information about myself, just in case you're new to the channel. I am registered blind, have been since 2008 with an eye condition called retinitis pigmentosa, also known as RP. And today I'm with the wife and the little boy, Sack, and we're going to head down. Already said hi? Okay, lovely. We're going to head down and we're going to have a little look at her, give her a clean and see what needs to be done. So yeah, let's get going. Okay, so here is the boat. Now I'm not sure what type of boat this is. She's 18 foot. She's similar to a Plymouth Pilot, I've been told. Here is the boat. I'm just going to see if I can stand back a bit. Now, if anybody knows what kind of boat this is, please do put it in the comments below. She's 18 foot. She looks like an old Plymouth Pilot. But nobody seems to know what the make of the boat is. So today we're going to get and give her a good clean. Now, where she is at the moment, she's in like a holding pen. She's not in the working pen, so we're coming down, give her a bit of a clean. We can start work on her. But yeah, we're going to see how we get on. Now we've got the gritted sanded paint here all the way down and around. Underneath here it seems all okay, but we're going to give it a clean and get a really good idea of it. The owner of the boatyard said it's probably better to give her a clean before stripping her out and so on, just because obviously being visually impaired I can have a good feel of her and get used to her, know what's what and stuff, because I can't see it, feel it. So yeah, we're going to see how we get on, but we'll come down to the side of the boat. The cabin's pretty big. It's got two windows. Just squeeze myself down between these two boats. And then inside here, so she's nice looking already, but I mean, I like the way she looks, but she does need work. She's already got cobweb. She's already got 2 mounts for an outboard engine and the rudder for the inboard engine, which, to be fair, it's going to be one of these things where it's either you give up deck space for an inboard or you have the outboards and have more deck space, but obviously one runs out cheaper on fuel, but all of that inside needs to come out. But I think first things first, so we need to give her a good old clean down and see what she's like afterwards. You up for this, Zach?
Yes.
Good man. Right, let's get cleaning and I'll talk more as we go along. Okay, so after a day of cleaning her, you can see she's looking slightly better down this side, and let's just put the glasses that way. Oh. Let's come around here, come on this side. Right, so we've given her a clean. Now, we didn't spend too long cleaning her. Well, we spent a few hours, a few water fights. She's looking better, but it was extremely hot. And we got most of the green algae off of her, and she's looking much better. Right underneath here, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but where the paint changes from blue to red, that all needs to come off and repainted right underneath. But today's a different day. We've got some, well, we were here on Sunday cleaning there, it's now Tuesday, and the plan today is to get inside her, get these out fast and see how we get on. It's going to be another hot day, so I've got the sun umbrella to hopefully keep the sun off me before it gets to about 30 degrees. But yeah, got the ladder, got some tools. It's a beautiful morning. Let's get going. Okay, so here we are on the boat now. I've put an umbrella just here to give me some shade. On this seat we've got the toolbox. Now it's these seats, as you can see, that run from literally the front of the deck all the way to the back on both sides, and they're well combined, they're 7 foot long by 2 foot wide, which is basically 4 foot of deck space lost on each side. There's the engine. Let's just have a quick look in the cabin whilst we're here. I've got to be careful of this floor. But inside here is the cabin. There's like a bed that's been made. There's a box down here with a bucket in, which I'm guessing someone was building a toilet. There's this box down there, which I don't know what it is. There's like a radio here. Again, we'll have a better look in the cabin a little bit later. The floor in there is absolutely rotten, same as it is out here, but the beams seem to be okay. But the thing is, I think I'm going to replace the beams regardless. And then there's the engine, which is a big old lump, but we'll see what we can do. Ideally I would like an inboard engine that's a lot smaller, not in power but in size, but we'll see. But now got a nice cupboard there at the back, but the thing is, let's get these benches out, let's get to work. I'm going to do my best at positioning the camera. Not sure how much you guys are going to be able to see, because I'm on my own today, and hopefully you guys will be able to see everything that I'm doing in regards to her. But she's a beautiful boat. Let's get cracking. This is what we're dealing with. Oh, sugar. This is what we're dealing with. It's down here, screwed in down, diagonally down, to hold this leg into place. I'm going to get the screwdriver in there to get him out. Let's see what's going on down that end as well. I think there's another leg. Let's get going. Okay guys, so first stumbling block that we've come to is up under here. I don't know what you can see there, but he's painted it. It's been painted, which is a pain in the backside because I can't get the screwdriver in anywhere, and I don't have a hammer, so I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do. But what I might do is try and get this bench out first. The problem is I've got a big fuel pipe running down underneath there, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in to do it under that side without having a room on this side. But yeah, we'll see, we'll crack on. But that's the first little stumbling block anyway, is it's all been painted over in big dollops of where is it here, big dollops of paint down there. So this here, it's all been painted over, and that's how it's been secured. Right, not to worry, let's carry on. Okay, so quick update. I've broken a little bit of the floor down there, but that doesn't matter. But I've just had a word with Joey Macro, a friend of mine, who is Joe from Essex Foraging and Fishing, and also the Pesky Chef. Now, if people like boat restorations, get across to Essex Foraging and Fishing, because last year Joe done one from a sunken boat, which is a great watch. But I found this, where is it? Here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I can get a bit closer. I found this here, this handle, which is a bilge pump, a manual bilge pump. So it's good that we got one of them, and the sooner we can get the seats up, we can have a look at the hose system. Awesome. Yeah. So thanks to Joe, just had a quick word with him on the phone. Yeah, we need to get these seats up. Now, so far, what I've done is I've got the tools just here, and I've undone the, let's get across a second, bear with, gotta be careful with this floor. Oh. Right, I've undone, where's the leg? I've undone the leg from the floor down here. So I've done that on both sides. But down there, I've had to use a ratchet because it's been bolted on. But it's also screwed on, which looks like it's been screwed on via a drill. And it's a blimmin', with the floor being so dodgy, you can't get underneath it and get to it to do it up. I don't know how they've managed to do that, but with a drill, I'm guessing. And I haven't got a drill to get it back undone, and when I get the hand screwdriver on it, it doesn't seem to budge. So we're a little bit at a standstill at the moment, because the one tool I could do with is the hammer, and that's one tool I didn't bring. That and my drill, obviously, as I would have had it out by now. So we will have to think about the next step. Yes, but once we get these seats out, I mean, look at the size of this seat. I mean, it's huge. Get these seats out, and we'll have a lot more room to play with on both sides. But I'm gonna have a little sit down, a little think about what to do, because we're a little bit stuck at the moment. We'll figure it out. Okay, so guys, I'm going to try and take this bench off. Here's the pan. The sun is scorching, it is blimmin' boiling. But we're here to work, so let's get going. Oh. Tackle this side first because of the bilge pump. It's going to take the most time. Oh. Much rain, that's for sure. There's that brush. screws are so worn, it's unbelievable. Right. Need to have a think here. Need to have a think. Where's that brush? How are these all together? I think they've been nailed down, which means where is that tool? What am I talking about? Today is not going to plan, people. It's not going to plan. We don't have a drill to get those out. When I say drill, like it's been done up with an electric screwdriver, so I'll use this. Where it's screwed in or nailed in, where the joists are, I'm going to try and lever it off bit by bit. There's no point doing it in the middle, just snap the wood, but if you do it by where the nails or the screws are, you might be able to save some of the wood, at least. That's the thinking anyway. Mark it up all the way and then back down again. See if we can just tease it. How is that? Don't know. Basically, the boat's rocking a bit here. Not sure how they've. What we're looking at is a piece of wood, obviously, which is extremely thin down this end, extremely thick down there. to that shape, but I don't know what you guys can see. Ooh. Right guys, so breakthrough. Just been over and seen one of the guys that work here, one of the owners, Andy, and he's given us a crowbar and a hammer so we can get to work. This is where the fun starts now. Let's just make sure that that is recorded. Right guys, banging me head. Just seen Andy. He's giving me a hammer, crowbar. Let's get these up. Let's have a bit of fun. But I'm not going to stand on it. Sit on it. I'll do it from this angle. I wanted to save them, but I can't. They're in too good. And they're in a bit strange, to be fair. So now, you know, if I tease them out, then I might be able to save them. It will save parts of it anyway. But I'll do this side first, get this one off. Then I'll do the other. So just teasing it from where the leg is. All the way along. I might have to get out of the boat and do it from the other angle, maybe. Actually, it might be a good idea. Hold fire, guys. Right. That baseball cap. So we get that angle enough first, I think. Work our way back. I'm hoping you guys can see what I'm doing because I'm filming on my own, so I don't know. Right, that there's not going to hit the boat. But there is a... Oh gosh. I'm hoping you guys can still see okay. Apologies if you can't. Right, that's too thick. You probably can't see what I'm doing down here now, but it's the same thing basically as I was up there. Use the hammer look slightly smaller. Get it right in there. It's weird how thick it is at the top there, but it's completely different. The wife. Let's get the hammer in there. I wonder if this one's a little bit thinner, you know. Let's just move the bag out of the way. Yeah, he is a bit thinner. If I just give it a whack. Just ripping the wood to shreds down here. Okay guys, I've got another one out. And there's a few things down there, look. There's the pipe and there's something else which I'm not sure what it is. Guys, it is so hot. I just can't explain it. Today's date is the 20th of July 2021 and it's a hot one. It is definitely a hot one. So we're just gonna pop you back in the holder without pressing any buttons, Wayne. I'm hoping you guys can see okay. If you can't, if you can't, welcome to my world. the lack of space, you know, it's a big boat. She's a big old girl. The space just isn't there because of these honking great benches and a honking great engine. Now I do want to keep with an inboard. Like you think of all this deck space with an outboard, be lovely. Everything's at the back, see it from the back, everything. But being told to go for an inboard, but I don't really want to keep this one, if I'm honest. I kind of want to go for one that's, I mean, I don't know anything about them, so if there's anybody out there that can tell me, that'd be great. But a smaller one, not in power, but in size. There we go. Right, I think we're recording. This is where we're at. The bench is off. The bench is off, and now it's a case of getting these struts off as well. So I think you can see enough from there. Not 100% sure, but you're not going anywhere, that's for sure. Don't know if this wood that I'm stood on is actually ply. It could be chipboard. I'm telling you, it really could be. Okay, so that's the end of part one of the Blind Man's Boat restoration. Finally got the seats out after around about 6-7 hours of work. Bit frustrating to begin with, but you know, these things are sent to try us. Screwdriver didn't work. Like I said earlier, Andy, top guy, got us the hammer and the crowbar, and that's the seats out. And now if you look inside, you can see how much room we now have, considering those seats were like right out here on either side, you know, all the way up and down. So massive deck space now. Now it's okay, next part, we need to get this floor up, sort out what we're doing the engine. I would, like I said all day, would like a smaller inboard size wise, not power wise, but size wise, because that is a big old lump. And then we've got to sort out inside the cabin because the floor needs doing in there as well, so that probably needs to be stripped out as well. So actually I might do that next, strip out in the cabin before the floor out here, and then we can just do one big floor piece. So yeah guys, thanks for joining. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. There'll be plenty more of this, and yeah, until next time, stay safe and tight lines. Thanks for watching guys.